guys? What's going on? It's another great, beautiful start to another week. It's Monday for me here. Whenever you watch this, I hope you're having a blessed, amazing, abundant time. Okay? What I want to talk about this morning, something that's on my mind, is that of which when we are reluctant to realize that there are different possibilities and situations outside of our normal frame of context that could be better or that are better than what we have always known. Okay? You see, what happens is we become so comfortable and so used to our normal ways of being that we lose sight of the fact that there are situations that could be more desirable. You see, what comfort does is it puts a blanket on us, right? Blankets are comforting, but like in many situations, we shouldn't put a blanket on, right? Like imagine having a house to live in, but you are living in the street because you think you can't get into the house. You think that you deserve to be on the street. So you're sleeping outside on the street with a blanket, and it's uncomfortable, and it stinks, and it's not fun, and you have a whole house right down the road that all you have to do is walk to. Or maybe it's a long walk, but it's yours, and it's there. Right? Hypothetically speaking. Think about that. But you're comfortable laying in the street, and so that blanket, it gives you a sense of security. The blanket's like, hey, you're here, you're comfortable, you're safe right here, I got you, dude. You're warm. Even though you're laying on concrete and you're next to a dumpster and there's bugs crawling on you in the middle of the night, right? There's a house down the road. You just got to get there. You gotta know you can get there, right? For the sake of that analogy, that's what I'm talking about, right? Don't get me wrong. Sleeping outside is cool. Sleeping on the ground could even be cool, right? Like different subject. So my point is that comfort will keep us from making the changes we need to make to live a life of our choosing. We get so caught up in the stress of modern life. We are unemotionally controlled. Or I'm sorry, we are not controlled emotionally. We're uncontrolled emotionally. So we go through these different situations, a part of our life that we have not really chose to get there. And it's hard, it's stressful, it works on us, right? And we react the way we do. And at some point we're just trying to survive, or we're going through so much stress, we're so stressed about our modern moment and what we're going through that we forget that we're in the driver's seat. We're essentially like, hey, give me that blanket, I'm going to lay right here. I need that blanket, right? While that stress is like the concrete ground, the bugs crawling all over you. It's the stress of your modern moment of your life that you haven't chose to have. It's all the things that you don't love about your life that are simply a part of your life because of the situation that you have not chose to control it all. Or that you've given up control because it was easier. Right? And you see, we have so many modern pleasures and entertainments and ways to numb ourselves to pain nowadays that we can very easily force ourselves to forget about the pain of our modern moment. And that's when we're weekend ready. We are vacation ready. Like nothing is greater than the weekend, and nothing's greater than a vacation. You see, I grew up watching all of that my entire life, and it's a very big why for me. It comes into circulation in my mind all the time that is what I do not want to live. I do not want to live a life that is constantly, chasing vacations, chasing weekends. I want a life of my choosing. I want a life where I have control in the ways I need to. Yes, there's stress from the things that are not easy, right? So you're supposed to have challenges. But a life of my choosing that I'm not numbing myself any chance I can get just to want to be alive. But that blanket that sense of comfort and security that we find, however we do, it'll hold us back. It'll hold us in that state of resistance to change, because we truly believe that there is no greater situation. We think that sense of security that blanket provides is all we can even have, because after all, that's what we've had for so long, right? I mean, we've been going through this constant situation that we haven't chose to be a part of for so long, that blanket's the only thing that can make it better. You don't know there's a house down the street. You just know that's one spot where your blanket's always waiting for you. You know the bug's there. You know the little bit of unlevelness in the concrete that allows you to sleep a little bit more comfortably. You don't realize the house down the street, though it may just be a studio apartment or whatever it may be, you don't realize it could be anything in your mind. It could be anything as you build on it. You don't understand that there's something different. Your frame of concept is narrow. Many of us, we all fall into it at times. It's the trap of comfortability. It's what holds us all back from living more of a life of our choosing. And it's a constant battle, man. I know I'll get to another point in my life where I have achieved many of the things that I want to achieve, and it'll be very easy to slip into that comfort and to almost stop growing as fast as, say, I am right now, or I have been in the past. And I know it'll be up to me to make that decision to jump back into the pain, to be a part of the process again, to not allow my success, my physical success, make me comfortable, not allow the blanket to be put on me too much. All right? Don't get me wrong. Enjoy the things you have in this life. You're supposed to enjoy. But when enjoyment becomes comfortability, and comfortability takes away from your process and your ability to see things for as they are, not for how they feel, that's when you run into issues. That's when you build up that resistance to change that makes it so hard to make a difference in your life in the ways that you wish to be able to. I hope this is making sense. If you're getting some ideas, if you're getting something from this, let me know below. Guys, we're just going to keep on doing what we're going to do. We have to be able to see ourselves rightfully in this world. And what I mean by that is with honesty, with a sense of integrity that says, I am different. I'm not going to allow these little bits of comfort and numbness to force me into submission from a life of my choosing. I'm not going to allow the pain in the present to hold me back. I'm going to embrace everything that I need to embrace and be the person who controls my life in the ways that I can. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to take action. And I'm just going to do what I have to do. And I'm not going to stop for comfort. I'm not going to stop to lay on the ground when I got a house down the road. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to work for it, and I'm going to get there. If it's the last thing I do, or if I die trying to get there. What is it? Die on your feet rather than live on your knees? Something like that. That's how we all should feel. Don't numb yourself to what you should really be looking at. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Or if you're in the cycle of doing it, break it. Because you can, you will, you should. Don't allow that little bit of comfort, a little bit of numbness to make things easier for you. Embrace the pain, embrace the hardness, do the things that are most difficult for you to do, and watch yourself grow and watch your life transform. Watch the doors swing open and infinite possibilities flow back into your life. Your energy is abundant, my friend. Anything that you want to do in this life is possible. You just must eliminate the things that you are currently spending energy on that are not serving you. And then realign and figure out where it is you're wanting to go. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Tell me my hair looks like shit right here. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all go have an amazing day. Go kill it. Go crush it. You got this.